I recently saw the newest Kevin Hart movie, What Now, and it is his newest stand-up film taking place in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And where does he do his stand-up? Well, he does it in his hometown of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in which he sold out a football stadium of people. And in fact, and before we get into the actual, what I think of the actual stand-up of this movie, as you did see in the trailer, this movie does feature a skit of Kevin Hart going to casino James Bond style with Halle Berry, and even Don Cheadle makes an appearance at both the beginning and at the end of the movie. While I found those parts to be really funny, I just didn't think they were really necessary. At the overall end of the day, I mean, good job by Tim Story for directing those parts. He did a really good job of it, but I just didn't think they were overall necessary. But that's my teeny tiny complaint about the movie. So let's get into the actual stand-up of this movie. I found it to be absolutely freaking hilarious. I mean, oh my God. I was laughing so hard at one point in this movie, I nearly fell out of my seat. I mean, before this movie, I really much liked Kevin Hart and I respected him. But after seeing his stand-up in Philadelphia, I was convinced that Kevin Hart is one of our best, or one of our greatest comedians of our time. Because, I mean, the way he just delivers jokes, the way he's able to, put together stories in this movie. I mean, this guy's a storyteller. I gotta tell you this, there is not one moment in this movie that did not make me laugh at all. Sure, I mean, maybe towards the end of the movie, right before the end, not right before the end, but maybe in the first half of the third act, my laughter slightly died down. But then again, I was laughing so hard, I think my lungs need to take a breather, because honestly, Kevin Hart is just an owner of the mic, really. I mean, I love how he also shows the audience's reaction in this movie, because making us feel that we're in the stadium. I mean, I know there's not much to say about a stand-up comedy movie, because all it really focuses on is just the comedian and just his jokes. And I'm glad they do that. I mean, my complaints about the beginning and the end about those little skits or whatever, I mean, they were fine or whatever. But when it comes right down to it, the stand-up comedy is what sold me on this movie. I mean, it was absolutely hilarious. The funniest movie I've seen all year, honestly. Because, I mean, Kevin Hart, I don't know how the hell he does it. I don't know how the hell he's able to keep people like myself entertained for that long. All I can say is this man has a lot of great talent in him. I hope he continues to do movies like this. And I'm giving this movie a 9.5 out of 10. So people, if you want to have a really funny experience at the movies, if you want to laugh right out of your seat, please go see this movie right now. I would highly recommend it. So till again, this is White Rice signing off. Bye.